So here in the United States we have Walmart, and this is where I'm going to show you where to find most of your stuff. And sorry about you guys who live in other countries and don't have a Walmart, but hopefully you have something that resembles this kind of shop and where you can find most of this stuff.
So, one of the first places you want to go is back to the hardware section where you can find things like duct tape and electrical tape. You can also find a soldering gun and some solder, some rivets, also a rivet gun if you need it. And Walmart has plenty of duct tape to choose from. Here's a list of things that you can get for your shop. And I can find all of this stuff here. There's the electrical tape and a soldering gun, and that one actually comes with solder, and that was pretty cheap in case you get a broken wire on your coils or something. And you can also head over to the fishing section and find these little containers that are handy for organizing your needles and keeping things put away and clean and also organized. And that's in the fishing section. Also in the hardware section you can find latex free gloves, which is what you want to get because some people have allergic reaction to latex. And you can also get Rubbermaid containers or containers that you can put your equipment in so that again it's not exposed and collecting dust. Also getting cross-contaminated while you're working, you want to put things away. So then you can head over to the craft section where you find pens and Sharpies. There's Sharpie markers that are different colors, come in handy when you are freehanding a tattoo, and having the different colors is better than just doing black. I've used black before, it's really not that bad, but it's nice to have the other colors. There's also this foam board that you can use for practice skins. And if you go back, you can also find popsicle sticks or tongue depressors. That way you don't put your fingers into things and contaminate them. If you head back to the baby section, you can find baby wipes, Eucerins, really good for aftercare. You have A&D ointment, and this is all in the baby section. And you can see there's also baby Orajel, and this is the natural Orajel, and it's teething gel in case you have a sore tooth. They have this for adults too, but you can also find this in the baby section. And you can use that for numbing the skin before you tattoo. There's Aquaphor, also good for after the tattoo when it's healing. Now if you get the natural stuff, it doesn't have the chemicals in it, so it might not work as well. And here's also paper towels, which you want to make sure you get the good ones. Don't get cheap nasty paper towels. Make your life a lot easier. And then you can also go to cleaning supplies and find things like bleach for cleaning, and you can also find other cleaners that do a real good job. They're not the germicidal solutions, but some of them I like to use for cleaning other areas of my workstation. This is one I like to use, antibacterial. It likes to kill off a lot of stuff, kills bacteria and viruses. I use that like I would use a germicidal solution. Spray it on and then come back in a couple of minutes after it's been sitting and clean it up. And you go to your lotions and you can find this vitamin E lotion that works really good, and your aloe vera gel, you can use that for making your stencil solution. And you can also find some hand sanitizer, and these are little travel sizes. I find the travel size works better. And you can also find shaving cream for shaving an area before you tattoo, and also things like deodorant. You don't want to get an antiperspirant, you want to find like a speed stick deodorant. Then if you go over to the first aid section, you can find things like glycerin, you can find your latex free gloves in this area too, A&D ointment, Vaseline, Band-Aids. There's your gloves. You have isopropyl alcohol, and you can look and see there's different percentages. This one's 91% and you have 70%. So make sure that when you're getting your alcohol that you're getting the same percentage, because you could dilute it and get a really weak batch. That's Bactine. That's good for numbing too, for taking the redness out of a tattoo. There's some other things you can use for sanitation, and some gauze pads. And if you look around some more, you find things like the hydrogen peroxide and some more rubbing alcohol. See, that one's only 50%. And your witch hazel. So this first aid section has a lot of good stuff.
Okay, so I ran out of time to show you guys everything, but I have a list of all kinds of stuff that you can get there. So if you're in a pinch and you need to get some supplies, head on over to Walmart, or if you live somewhere where there is no Walmart, you got to find some place that has all of that stuff. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can like it or subscribe to my page. You can also visit me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/JontyTech.